News episodes are finally back, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? Welcome back to my channel. In today's episode I am finally able to share some more information about upcoming new maps. Not simply reworked maps into the HD quality, but new maps. One map was called Minsk and the other Poland or Polska. I don't know what is going to be the final version, but I have some video footage from those maps in HD quality. So yes, they have been working on those maps for quite some time now, because about that Polish map I think I made my first episode around 3 months ago, even if not more. But on the top of new maps, in today's episode let's talk about one special event where we might be able to get yet another premium tank from Wargaming for free. Yes, in the upcoming event. All that and even more in today's episode, and let's start with new maps. So let's start with one of the newer maps called Minsk. This was actually posted by World of Tanks itself, Super Test Minsk. So I guess it is the final version of Minsk, because I remember they had at least 2 versions of this map already. But let's take a quick look what this map has to offer. So from the bottom right corner you can see the minimap. On the right side we have a city area or housing area where, I don't know, maybe heavy tanks are going to be, medium tanks as well, usually tanks that have some side scraping capabilities, abilities and so on. In the middle we have a lot of water over here, a lot of positions for scouts, I can already see that and I can already say that. So we have 2 bases, one in the north side, one in the south side, and not in the left or right. So this is how the bases are looking like. Artillery's hiding position, most likely. From 2 line you can cross the bridge, and one is through the city. So this map kind of reminds me something. What was that map called? Was it, you know, where we had Epic Forest removed map long time ago already. If I remember the name, I am going to put one picture on the screen, but it actually reminds me this map. It had the same layout. Over here we had some magic forest tree action. We had the middle area, like middle island, like this one over here, and we had bridges that we had to cross to get to the other side. So it kind of reminds me that map. Sadly I cannot remember the name. You cannot go through the water. I wanted to see if you can cross that bridge going through the water as well, but not under this area or not under this bridge. Oh yeah, this is, oh my god, this is deep. Minsk over here, this is the name of the map. Okay, let's keep watching. So we are at the, what is it, west side? Yes, west side. Some housing over here as well. Some housing, some artillery cover, some like side scraping positions. So it is not super open map. I expected a bit worse thing. And by the way, those notification sounds, they are not coming from me, they are coming from the video. I think so, at least. I do not have anything open that can make that noise. But some more housing. No, okay, it is coming from the video. I was actually worried for a second. Anyway. This is a garden, I guess, in the west side. I think we have to call it a garden. A lot of trees. So we actually have a lot of cover over here. I expected a bit worse when I first saw the minimap of this map 1 month ago or something like that. One leaked photo at least. I expected a bit worse. So it is not that open. I think this is the main field. Prospect, some kind of prospect. Okay, my Russian is not as good anymore. I'm not even trying to pronounce. I'm not going to embarrass myself, but I can pronounce it. Not while I'm recording though, because it makes me more nervous. Anyway, moving on. Over here we have some construction action going on, and if I look at the river on the angle like this, I think you might be able to cross it without using any bridges. I can see some tracks going right into the water. So you might be able to do it with some medium tanks, some light tanks, maybe even with some heavy tanks. So yeah, maybe you can be sneaky as well on this map. So yet another smaller bridge. I really would not recommend that. It is super open. Some more housing. I'm not too interested about the housing at the moment. Although if it is 100% correct, like in the real life, like in the real Minsk, then I am pretty impressive, but I would like to see the final version. After that I am going to enjoy all those houses and all the other details, but at the moment I would simply like to see the layout of the map. So some more camping positions. I don't know, for base attacking, because red base or south base is located in the front of us, somewhere over there. Yet another bridge that you can cross. So most likely red base is going to cross that bridge to get into the west side, into the middle. So yeah, interesting. Now one thing maybe worries me a bit. If we look at the green base, red players are able to attack green base across the river. No, they do not even have to cross the river. They can shoot all those campers and artilleries and whatnot, but to attack red base you actually have to cross the river if you would like to attack it from the west. But from the east you don't have to do anything, just cruise through the city. So I do not know how much this area is going to be used for heavy tanks. I am pretty sure people do not bother crossing the bridge too much. They simply charge in the city, through the city. Quickly, let me go back, let me see the other side. So yeah, they might be able to attack it, but okay, they have a lot of cover, like IS-7, perfect position for IS-7 to be hulled down and to do a lot of work. So yeah, it is not too bad, I have to say, not bad at all. Yeah, Minsk, most likely the final version of Minsk. Let me know what you think about this map. Moving on into the next one. Official name in Russian is Polska, but I think Poland is going to be the nickname for EU server at least. So let's take a look at that map as well. Now this video comes actually from What Clues YouTube channel, so all the links are in the description if you would like to check out the original video, but this is how this map looks like. I remember I covered it 2 or 3 months ago, or maybe even more, as I said before. It wasn't in the HD quality, it had some box houses, like still like in development houses, you know. But this time we have bases in the west side and in the east side. North and south side are kinda open fields. Now this, at first I thought it is Malinovka 2.0, because you can see how open this middle area is. But it actually has some cover, some housing, some pumps here and there. Although it seems to be super good map for tank destroyers. I can see a lot of bushes where people can hide behind, and so maybe it is kind of a hybrid map of Malinovka and Prokhorovka. Prokhorovka is actually one of my most hated maps in this game. Not with light tanks, with light tanks I love this map, but with any other vehicle class, TDs, medium tanks, heavy tanks, it is way too campy map for my playstyle. But maybe some of you enjoy it a lot, so people are different, tastes are different. But now after they reworked in this map into the HD quality, it looks pretty awesome. It definitely looks that it has seen some action, it has received some heavy beating, fire everywhere, ground is on fire, houses are on fire, so yeah, it has a war feeling. This map has crazy war feeling, of course, so I appreciate that. But I don't know how it plays out. Of course we have to wait and see how it plays out, but I'm super hyped and happy that Wargaming is working on new maps in the first place. So here, yeah, D100 LT can do some heavy duty spotting. In this sneaky position in the middle of the map. This is exactly in the middle of the map, so whoever is able to get their light tanks into the middle first are able to dominate this part of the map, or at least the middle part. You can see how many bushes we have on both sides. So if one light tank is able to get into the middle, or maybe if Patcher 25T is able to get into the middle, it is able to one-clip every single light tank in this game quite easily, and it can do some heavy-duty spotting. So maybe we are going to see some rushing action. So yeah, it is completely open without it. You can see the amount of bushes, some bumps. Let's just go back for a second. So we have a little bump over here like we have on Paris map, on that open field with bushes. So tank destroyers once again can sit over there and can wait for their targets, can wait for rushing enemies. This can be a problem, that it might be a bit too campy map, but I like what is happening, like interactions, tanks on fire, forest on fire, like background is crazy epic. Yeah, HD maps, they look beautiful at least. So I would say this is yet another map for light tanks. Now let's quickly take a look at the north side. So north side is a lot more open. In the south we had houses, so once again I would say if one team is going to push heavy tanks from the south side, medium tanks from the south side, maybe some tank destroyers together with light tanks in the north side. Like, this is just my first opinion about it. Actually, a lot of hull down heavy tanks can be super effective over here, like Super Conqueror. So yeah, this is Polska, ladies and gentlemen, second new map. 2 new maps, what do you know? So let me know what you think about those maps in the comments down below. But moving on into the next topic. And once again, it is time to find your grinding pants, and you have to put them on, because starting from July 5th to August 24th, you have a chance to win yourself brand new premium tank for free. 50 days and nights of hard-edged warfare, around 2 million people involved and over 7,000 tanks deployed. This year marks the 75th anniversary of the Battle of Kursk, arguably one of the key turning points in World War II that featured history's biggest tank encounter. The event will last from July 5th to August 24, a time frame almost identical to the Battle of Kursk itself in 1943. So this is going to be the event where you have to complete different combat missions to receive rewards. And as far as I know, they didn't mention it in the article, in the official article, but some sources know that one of the reward vehicles should be T-34E, aka T-34 Shielded Special Edition. Shielded T-34, so you know, tier 5, was it tier 5 premium vehicle? I think so at least, but it looks pretty cool, pretty awesome. So this is at least one of the reward vehicles, and maybe there are going to be even more reward vehicles. If I have any more information, of course I am going to let you know, but just so you know, a little heads up, starting from July 5th to August 24th. And of course there are going to be many other rewards as well on the side, consumables, maybe equipment units, credits, boosters and so on. Now you know. And finally, because today is Le Friday, let's take a quick look at this weekend's special event, at least on the EU server. So last time, or maybe 2 weeks ago, we had Spotlight medium tanks, but this time Spotlight light tanks. So ELC even 90 is going to be sold once again, Type 64, discount premium vehicle. It is one of the best tier 6 premium tanks in this game, in my opinion. So you have triple experience for the day, we have 50% discount on the regular tier 5 light tanks, we have 30% discount on tier 6 to tier 7 light tanks, and we have tier 6 Type 59 on 30% discount. So I really would recommend picking up one Type 64 if you are playing with Chinese light tanks already. If you're not playing with them, then tier 6 premium tanks are not the best vehicles to make money anyway. So I would not buy it if I do not have any Chinese medium tanks, or if I'm not even planning getting any Chinese medium tanks. But just to have fun, if you have some extra bucks, if you would like to have fun in a really good premium light tank, then Type 64 is for you. We also have some missions to get 2 large first aid kits. You have to play 5 battles, you have to place in the top 10 of your team by XP earned 3 times per day. So you have to play 5 battles, you have to be in the top 10 by XP earned, and you get 2 large first aid kits. Kinda sad reward in my opinion, but it is better than nothing. So you can get for let's say 15 battles you can get 120,000 credits worth of large first aid kits. And the second is train your crew, so you can train your crew XP, double crew XP for 3 times per day, only for light tanks. Alright. And DLC even 90 offer for a lot of you guys. It is one of the worst tier 8 premium light tank, but for a lot of you it is one of the trolliest and one of the best light tanks in this game. But it doesn't have any discount, so I don't know, just wait for the Christmas event discount if you would like to pick it up. If you're not on a rush picking it up, of course. Anyway, a weekend special, and this was my today's news episode featuring new maps. Yes, finally we are going to receive new maps, but when, I have no idea yet. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, thumbs up button is for that. If you did, thumbs up button is for that. If you didn't, thumbs down button is for that. I get you next time with something else. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.